Well, howdy folks, back again. This is a new project. This is a 2006 Honda Ridgeline I picked up, 4,600 bucks. Got 194,000 miles on it. Runs good. Well, it runs better now. I put plugs in it yesterday. Notice it was idling kind of rough, and actually I'll show you the plugs. I marked them because I've been reading that some of these have had issues with the number 4 cylinder valves going bad due to carbon buildup, but you can see got the tips of these plugs, and that one is cylinder 3, so that's in the back. 1, 2, and 3 are in the back. 4, 5, and 6 are in the front. There's 6. Here's cylinder 1 in the back. It's pretty clean. Well, white looks like it's running a bit lean and running a bit hot, or they got the wrong plugs in it. But this is 4, 5, and 6, and as you can see, piston or spark plug number 4 is pretty crusty. So it's definitely running a lot better. And I don't know if you can make out, I mean, the tip of that thing is pretty almost gone. So anyway, here's number 6. Yeah, 6. So I'm gonna run some Techron through it, a couple tanks of that, see if it'll clean up them cylinders any. But I've started polishing it. This is the front fender, and I don't know if you can, let's see if we can get a better picture down here on the side. See how faded stuff it is? So I kind of did the door jamb, the side of the door jamb right to the right of the mirror of the window, right where my finger is pointing. Kind of touched that one up yesterday, just kind of see how well it's going to buff out. And it should do pretty good. There's some good scrapes in it. Not bad, but the interior is in decent shape. The passenger seat was the worst. You can kind of see those cracks in it over there. Let me get a little bit closer. I don't know. I may try to fix it. What I did in the meantime is I took a piece of black vinyl and used some adhesive and shoved it down in there and glued it together to keep it from cracking more. But other than that, I mean, the steering wheel, no problem with these two. It's pretty crap. And the headliner is coming down. Another known issue with these Ridgelines. So I got some pins coming for the time being. Once summer gets here, I'll yank out the headliner and recover that. But other than that, got a few repairs coming. Parts to repair. The dome light switch is not working. It stays on. And this knob right here is not working. So I got a replacement control unit coming. But everything else is pretty much intact. It does not have a trailer hitch. You need to get that. Back seats are in good shape. They fold up completely. So it frees up this whole area, which is nice. So yeah, the other side looks pretty good. Or looks as crappy as this side. So I'm going to start buffing, see what I can come up with. And one thing I didn't notice, and they had a recall on the Civics. If you look at that paint, see all the little spider cracks? I thought that was in the clear, but it's not. It's actually in the paint. So they recalled the Civics for it, but they didn't recall the Ridgelines. Oh well, I can always respray the hood. Quart of that paint's about 130 bucks. That's all I would need. I got the clear and everything for it. So anyway, that's where I am with this at the moment. I'm gonna continue buffing, try to get the whole thing buffed out what I can, and the tailgate I won't be able to get unless I move the truck more forward in the garage, which I'm kind of cramped for space in here. But that's my latest addition. I'll give an update here in a minute. Alright, got the buffing done. Look at that shine. Look at that. I'm pretty damn impressed. It ain't perfect. You know, there's a lot of scratches, like that there needs to be repainted. The paint's chipped off. And yeah, I got some good scratches down the sides here. There's a good one. You know, that's down into the primer. Some of these are down into the primer. And that's dust. You know, you can't, you just can't buff those out. That's called repainting. So, but there was a good size, there's a dent still there, but it was all scuffed up along here and through here. Got that out. And like I said, more nicks. But all in all, it's turned out pretty nice. Got the nasty trunk cleaned out. So this is down the passenger side. There's nothing I can do about this. That's in the paint. So at some point, you know, depending on how well this thing runs and continues to run, I may go ahead and order some paint and then just reshoot the hood. The hood's the only part this is doing it on, and then I can tape it right up under here where my finger is, and then try to blend the clear. So I mean, that's not that big of a deal, but I did order some Cerakote stuff for these window trims. See if that brightens those back up. But put the seats down, got those wiped down with my leather stuff. They all turned out pretty good. Pretty happy with that. I got some pins coming for the time being to hold the headliner up until get some nice warm weather and I can yank out the headliner and do it proper. But I use this one stuff on the seats. Piece of crap. So I got some black seat pads coming. I do have some leather dye, vinyl dye in my cart. I may stain them to try to match, but they're just black, so they'll be fine. I did order a steering wheel cover instead of trying to relace it. Fine with that. So I got the, like I said, I got the tailgate done. I was looking underneath. This thing did not come with a trailer hitch, but I'll just get it E-trailers and get a hitch and put a trailer hitch on it. So other than that, it's come out pretty good. This thing's a beast, man. This is a big honking vehicle compared to my Tacoma. But it rides super nice. Tires are decent. They're wearing a little bit on the outside edges. Probably needs a good alignment. And I did notice on the passenger side, the rear sway bar end link was popped off. So I kind of popped that back on. I'm going to keep an eye on that, see if it pops back out again. If it does, I'll put that on my list of things to fix. I do have the Serpentine belt kit coming, so that should be here next week, and then I'll probably video that installation. And like I said, I changed the plugs. I'm going to keep an eye on number 4 plug, which is in the front, easy to get to. I may go ahead and put my camera down there, my borescope down, and take a look at that cylinder and see how bad it is. Yeah, I've been doing some research on this Seafoam versus Techron versus, what's that, Marble Mystery Oil. Try to see if I can clear up some of this carbon buildup in the cylinder. I'm guessing it's kind of a problem. They've never actually done a recall on it or a TSB on it, but it only appears to be affecting the number 4 cylinder. So keep an eye on it. I mean, as it is, it's got 194,000 miles. Say hi, Daisy. She's wanting snacks. So see, she's begging for snacks. But that's where we are at the moment. Pretty happy with how it's buffed out. It looks pretty good. I mean, for a truck that's got 192,000 miles on it, it's 2006. Not too bad a shape after it buffed out. My Tacoma is a 2009. It has 188,000 miles. And of course it's silver. It never even looks dirty. But this is black, which I like the way black looks. I don't like keeping a black car clean. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up for the moment until I get more parts coming in. I'm being chased by a cat who is relentless and wants her snacks. Oh, there we go, cat cam. So stay tuned, guys.